Wendy Wang. I'm currently a senior at Arcadia High School. I'm also currently the president at the Student Sierra Club. So Student Sierra Club is an environmental club. We are actually a student organization based off of the National Sierra Club organization.
I'm Sharice Liu, and I am a senior and the president of Arcadia Key Club.
Hi, my name is Anvitha Kasuri, and I am one of the co-presidents of Care for Kids, and the other co-president is Elise Fong. So Care for Kids is a club that is oriented towards helping children. Our primary focus is raising money for an event called Relay for Life, where we raise money for children who are diagnosed with cancer.
Currently, we usually have around 20 to 30 members or attendees for our club meetings. Compared to previous years, like last year, we usually have around 40 to 50. So sadly, this year, the attendance did drop a little, but we also do understand that it is a lot harder to have virtual meetings.
We have around 50 members that come weekly to our club, and this is different than previous years because in previous years we'd have maybe 10 if we were lucky, but this year our numbers are way higher.
So this year we have about 150 members in our club, and I mean, this is pretty normal for us. So we are one of the largest clubs on campus because we are a volunteer club, and a lot of our members are very passionate about helping children. So the numbers haven't really fluctuated this year.
I think the most difficult part would mainly be trying to adjust our usual events and activities to a virtual setting. So for example, last year for Sierra Club, what we usually do for outside events involve tree planting and gardening and hikes. But since this year it's all virtual, we sadly can't do those in-person activities and events. And we feel like those are usually when we start bonding a lot with our club members.
The most difficult part was transitioning from an in-person club to online because we kind of had to find new service events and find ways for people to volunteer without risking their safety.
The most difficult part about this virtual setting is probably the fact that we don't really get to interact with members constantly because we have to see them on a screen, which makes it harder to really get to know them.
To adjust as many of our activities to a virtual setting if possible. So for example, one would be our DIYs. We try to make DIY plants with recyclable water bottles or milk containers. Last year we tried doing that, and so this year we tried transitioning to a virtual setting. It was a little hard just because some people might not have the equipment for it, but we just try to provide alternative materials if they have any.
Volunteer opportunities before consisted of volunteering at marathons, local festivals, and food shelters, but since we can't really go anywhere right now, we've kind of resorted to making things for people. So right now we make cards for essential workers and troops. We make origami for kids in hospitals, things like that.
It has changed. So in previous years, CARE's focus, like I said, used to be helping with Relay for Life. And some of our main events were Thanksgiving packaging, where we would help with the Foothills Unity Center's Thanksgiving packaging event. And we would package canned food for families, that aren't as privileged as us and give them these food. And in terms of our weekly elementary school events, we've been planning a few. So still, despite, everything that's going on, we've planned a rock painting on Valentine's Day. We've been reading to them. And now with Chinese New Year's, we did a video for them, and we're doing a few crafts with them, and it's really nice to still be able to interact with the children.
So one would be the atmosphere of it. I feel like with a little bit of a smaller club, you are able to bond with each other a lot more easily compared to a larger club. And so I really appreciate it with Sierra Club because We are not too large that you just don't know anyone. I know that in the beginning of freshman year, I didn't really know that much about the environment. And so as we are teaching the members, I too am also constantly learning more about the environment. And I really appreciate that this is a great opportunity to just continue to learn.
Of all the people in my club, it's just really nice to be able to hang out with them every week and volunteer with all these different people that just come together because they all love to volunteer.
Well, I love a lot of things about care. So the reason I joined freshman year is because I loved interacting with children, and I thought this would be a great opportunity to expand on that. However, when I joined, I realized this club was just much more than interacting with children. It really felt nice to make an impact in our community and in the elementary schools and just, give back to everything. And I think my whole officer team would agree with that too.
Hi, my name is Hedrina and I'm a freshman. And the clubs I joined Designation Club, FBLA, Key Club, PLE Spoken English, and Destination Imagination. Definitely the time management, because I wanted to be in so many clubs, but the times always overlapped or like it didn't work well for me. So I found it really hard to narrow down the clubs that I wanted to join and that also fit my time slots. Every week we would have a kind of event that we would do. So there would be like origami, right? So then we would make the origami at home, and then we would take a picture of it, and then later on with all our other stuff with origami and presents and notes, we'd put that in a box, and then we'd send it to one specific address, so then that person could just donate it to the charity that we were working with. Volunteer opportunity I had was participating in PLE Spoken English, and I got to meet up with our team over Zoom and then have a lot of bonding experiences. And then I got to meet my student from China, and I tutored him in English, and we did that over Zoom and WeChat. And it was a really great opportunity because I got to learn more about like all the cultures and how to teach more and communicate with foreign students. So that was a great opportunity.